Turn it up. It's The Record Machine with your host, Jimmy Hall.
Skin from the bone. You've turned away from the love we know. Scared to make my world your home. My heart is bruised, so black and blue. There's nothing left to do. Did I hear you say? Did I hear you say I was never there? You're the one who walked away. Just stay right. What's all behind your eyes is disappeared into the night. My heart is bruised, so black and blue. There's nothing left to do. Did I hear you say? Did I hear you say I was never there? You're the one who walked away.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the band Thrill Ride, please welcome singer, guitarist Denny Grace to the program. How you doing, Denny?
I'm doing well, man. Good to talk to you.
Same here, man. Where are you calling from?
I'm from Maryland.
Oh, nice. So you're not that far from where I am. You're probably about maybe 4 hours away. I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, yeah. About a good, I mean, 5-6 hours tops. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in North Myrtle Beach.
Oh, okay. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go to Myrtle Beach. I have not been there yet.
You got to play the House of Blues, man.
I would love to get down there. And hopefully we will when things open up. I hope.
That would be. Yeah, so I've been listening to the Thrill Ride EP, man. I really love it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Can you talk a little bit about the band, the players in the band, and how you guys got together?
Yeah, so it started with, I've always wanted to kind of do my own album. I've always kind of been a side guy in all the bands I've been in. So, yeah, I play guitar, sing backups, and but I always had that kind of inkling that I wanted to do it. So I finally decided late last year that I was going to do it. So I booked some studio time, and I had a few songs I really liked, and went in, and it started off as a solo project. So I went in, played everything myself except the drums and some of the keyboard stuff, and like I said, it was just for me. Like, I wasn't trying to do anything with it at first, and so I did it, and just for fun, I posted a couple songs and on like social media, and people really seemed to like it. And even people that I didn't know that well were sending me messages saying, "Hey, this stuff's really good. You know, can I get a copy?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah." So then I decided that, well, if people like it, maybe we should try to play it out. So I put a band together. I grabbed the drummer that played on. His name's Keith Thomas, and guy's incredible. So he was interested in playing, and then I grabbed another friend of mine named Bill Yost to play bass, and the guy's got an incredible voice, really good bass player. And then we were looking for a guitar player, and having that his son plays. These young guys, like 21, 22, and so we got together in March and had our first rehearsal. Everything went great, and then the world shut down. So yeah, so it was like a horrible timing, right? So while we were on lockdown and we weren't really getting together, Bill and I have a mutual friend, Bill Chavis, that has the label. So Bill sent him a message and said, "Hey, have you heard Denny's stuff?" And Bill said, "No, I haven't heard it." So Bill Chavis sent me a message and said, "Hey, why don't you send me your stuff? I'd love to hear it." So I sent it to him, and he really liked it and asked if I'd be interested in putting it out. And I said yes. And so, but he asked if I had 5 more good songs in me. I'm like, well, as luck would have it, since we locked down, I wasn't working, so I pretty much sat downstairs and wrote songs like for weeks, and ended up with another 12 songs. So I started sending him a few of the songs, and he's like, "All right, great." He goes, "Let's do it." So we put the thing together, signed with Ivol, and we ended up back in the studio about 2 months ago, and we're wrapping up the next 5 songs. I'm very excited about these new 5 songs too. So I hope they really fall in line with what's on the first 5 song EP.
Very cool.
So that's pretty much where we are now. We're getting ready to start rehearsing again, in hopes that things open up and we can start playing again. So it's like I say, it's a real exciting stuff going on. We're really itching to get out and do this.
So the first EP, Did I Hear You Say, that cracked the top 10 on 97 Underground. That must be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. So I mean, I love that station since I was a kid. I mean, that station opened me up to bands I never even really knew. Like everything from hair bands to thrash metal to I mean, some of my favorite bands are like King Diamond to Slipknot to Kiss to Poison. I mean, I kind of ran the gamut. So it was really cool to get a song on there and then have it stay on their chart for, I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks. I think it stayed up in the top 10. Actually, I think even longer. Actually, I think like 6 weeks.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it was wild. So it's still a little weird to hear my own stuff on there. It's just odd.
I love that station. Yeah. I wound up downloading the app on my phone so I can listen to that station. I didn't know about it until a few months ago. A few bands that I've had on, they've submitted tracks to them and they play them all the time. That's the one great thing about 97 Underground. If you have a band and you submit the music, they'll play them.
Oh yeah. They seem to give pretty much everybody a fair shot, which is awesome. Yeah. And I've been turned on to a few new bands. Same thing as you. A few new bands on there that, man, they're great. I would have never found them otherwise.
I know that's the one good thing about the internet and having a smartphone. I mean, you can download stations even if you're not in the market. You can listen to them.
Yeah. No, I love it. I mean, because Sirius and terrestrial radio only play so much. So
exactly. And when you listen to Sirius, in my opinion, they play like the same 200 songs over and over again. I mean, it was cool when it first came out, but it seems like they're not updating the playlist that much. I mean, you hear the same bands and the same songs pretty much all the time.
Yeah, and most of those bands, like for me, I listen to Hair Nation all the time, and most of those bands have had albums out, as you well know, past 90, and they don't touch any of the 90 stuff or new stuff they're putting out. And some of the new stuff those bands are putting out is just as good, if not better, than the stuff they did.
Exactly.
It's a shame.
I know. You said you started working on some newer stuff beyond this EP. you said 5 more songs. When can we expect to have that come out?
So we wrap up. I'm hoping to wrap up next week in the studio. If not, I'll wrap up the first week in November. We're putting together the packaging for it now, and I'm hoping I'm hoping for a December release, if not late November. I hope. I don't know how long it'll take to get everything ready to roll, but I'm hoping, as I said, at worst case scenario, for a December release.
Does it have a title?
The working title right now is called "Light in the Dark," which is one of the songs that's on in the new batch of songs.
Very cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that will be the single. I'm still trying to work that out within myself and the guys in the band and the label to figure out what we're going to put out as the first single. But there's like 3 or 4 songs I feel, including "Did I Hear You Say," that I feel really strongly about. So I'm hoping. I'd love to see "Did I Hear You Say" lead the pack, but there's a couple more that I feel are just as good, if not better.
Now, are you gonna shoot any music videos for any of these songs on the album?
Yeah, that's certainly the intention. I would like to have that done by December too, and then hopefully be able to put it all out at once, and kind of bombard people with a new single, a new video, a new album, and kind of make it a package thing.
Now, have you decided which song you're going to record for the video release?
No, I haven't yet. I know everybody in the band feels really strongly still about "Did I Hear You Say." I think there might be a good possibility that may be the first video that we do. But there's another one called "Never Saw It Coming," and then "Light in the Dark." I think between those 3 will be one of those 3 will definitely be the first single and video.
That's pretty cool. Do you guys have any plans to do any shows anytime soon, or that's still kind of up in the air?
Yeah, so we have nothing on the books right now. We actually had a gig opening up for Lynch Mob, and it was supposed to be early. That got shut down early in the year, and then they moved it to November. And I don't believe that show is still happening right now with all of the restrictions from COVID. And so as of right now, no, we don't have anything on the book, but it's definitely something we're working towards. And that's the worst case scenario. I want to be out early next year and hitting it hard.
Now, is there a lot of venues in Baltimore where you live?
So Baltimore is there's definitely venues you can play. There's probably offhand I can think of about 5 or 6 that are decent venues to play. Baltimore seems to be more of a concentrated effort on like cover bands. Mm-hmm. Which I also play in as well. But the original scene here, it's huge. There's a huge pool of talent of bands around here in all kinds of genres. And I'm friends with a lot of those guys. And it's hard to get decent gigs in the good clubs as an original band. Mm-hmm. But that being said, there are still definitely some clubs that will have you. They love to put multiple band gigs together, and which I love seeing, because there's, like I said, there's such a huge pool talent here in the area. So long story short, yeah, there's places to play. It's just a matter of putting together decent band packages and booking the shows.
Cool. Now, do you guys have a website that people can go to purchase your music and your merchandise and get the latest news for the band? So
right now we are building the website, an actual website. We do have the Facebook page, which is just Throw a Ride MD for Maryland, MD. And I'm building all of the social media stuff as well. The music is available on all the streaming sites, Spotify, Amazon, you name it should be on there. iTunes. So yeah, the music itself is available. I'm working on other merch like T-shirts, things like that, to coincide with the release of the album, so we can have some cool packages to put together for people. And but like I said, everything right now is still a work in progress, but we're getting there. We're almost there and ready to release everything.
I think that the EP album cover would make a great T-shirt.
Thanks, man. I love that. Yeah, that was a local artist here. Really good friend of mine. She's a graphic designer for a major sports clothing company, and she knocked it out of the park. I love it. Yeah,
what's her name?
Her name is Leslie Beyer.
Oh, very talented. She did it. I love that whole roller coaster thing going into the skull's mouth. That would actually make a cool tattoo as well.
I've been thinking about it. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Yeah, that would probably look really good as a tattoo as well.
Yeah, she she does amazing work. And I just gave her like a quick kind of scenario of what I wanted, and like a stock picture online, and went, I'm kind of was looking for something that's like dreary like this, and what she came up with was 1,000 times better than what I even thought it was going to look like. It was amazing.
I mean, if I was in a record store and I saw that album on the shelf, I would definitely pick it up and probably buy it.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it really pops. It really stands out.
I mean, I think packaging is really important. Sometimes you don't even know the band, and you just look at the album cover and you're like, wow, this looks pretty sick, and then you just go out and buy it.
Yeah, dude, I miss that. I miss just as a kid going to a record store and just flipping through and going, oh, that cover looks cool. Let me see that. I picked up a King Diamond album like that one time, and an Iron Maiden album, just because the cover was cool when I was a kid. Yeah, it really makes a difference. I mean, it really does.
Maybe you should make a limited edition Thrill Ride, LP with that album cover.
Yeah, so I actually, as Christmas presents, I got them made up for like me, the drummer, my folks, and a couple other people. And on a CD cover, it looks cool, man. On an album cover, it looks amazing. So I would love to do that.
Yeah, and like a green vinyl, inside. That would probably look pretty sick.
Oh yeah, man, that's a great idea. Actually, I'm gonna write that down.
Any final thoughts before we go?
Yeah, everybody, man, get on iTunes, Spotify, check out Throw a Ride. If you love it, let us know. Catch up with us on Facebook. We'll have a bunch of updates. I'll have on the social media when our actual website's up and running with all the merch and everything. I'll have that all up as well. And I hope people check it out and love it, man. I'm really excited about where we're going to go with it.
Awesome, man. Well, Denny, I want to thank you for coming on, man, and I wish you guys the best of luck on the new music coming out.
Man, James, thanks so much for having us, man. I appreciate it so much.
All right, man. You're welcome. You take care, all right?
All right, you too, buddy. Thanks a lot.
All right, stay safe.
All right, buddy. You too. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I should have seen it coming. I fell deep in spite of the signs. You played your part and you played it well, led by my heart so blind. When things got rough, I didn't think you'd disappear. I thought I knew you, but I was a fool. It's like you were never